Supreme Court never termed national government CDF as unconstitutional. What happened is that there has been a pending matter in the court. In 2015, the High Court pronounced the then CDF Act of 2013 as unconstitutional. And the court gave the government a period of 12 months to correct the anomaly, which was done through the enactment of the current National Government Constituency Development Fund Act of 2015. And that is the act through which we are operating now. The matter in Supreme Court was about that act of 2013, which was annulled by the High Court, but the litigation has been continuing in 2017 through the Court of Appeal, and finally it ended up in Supreme Court. Now the Supreme Court, as the highest court in the land, has pronounced itself. So that means that that act of 2013 is dead. But the report that the fund is dead is inaccurate, because the fund has been operating from the year 2016, has been operating under the National Government Constituencies Development Fund Act of 2015. I can confirm that that matter in the Supreme Court was not about the 2015 Act, but the old Act. So the fund is alive, and that's why we are here in the RUTO second school Naivasha. We are monitoring the projects financed by the government through the National Government CDF. For the current financial year that is just started, that is the 2022-2023 financial year, the allocation has increased from 41.7 billion to 44 billion shillings. And on average, that will translate to about 145 million per constituency. However, I also wish to clarify that we had an amendment to the National Government CDF Act, which was passed before the end of the last parliamentary term, and thus ushered in some new changes. Previously, the funds allocated to the fund were allocated to constituencies in equal proportion. But following an assessment, it was realized that constituencies have different needs, and some constituencies are smaller than others. Population is also different, and therefore now the new Amendment Act has ushered in some change that from the current financial year, that is 2022-2023 financial year going forward, the annual allocation shall be shared to constituencies based on the number of wards. As a board, as a national board, we are very proud of the contribution of national government CDF in development of the constituencies and transforming the lives of people. If you look at in various parts of the country, many new second schools have come up, and even in those second schools, additional infrastructure has been added mostly through national government CDF. Many second schools don't have laboratories, and you cannot promote quality education without adequate laboratories. And that has been one of the challenges that the government has been addressing through national government CDF. And of course, many schools, even as we implement the program of 100% transition from primary to second school, there's a lot of congestion in many schools, and that kind of compromises the quality of education. So through this fund, we are trying to help the community be able to improve the learning environment, putting up more classrooms so that we can reduce congestion and therefore improve quality of education, build laboratories, even buying school buses, and therefore expand the scope of learning. Impact, if at all this fund is not there, it is not the members of parliament the way it is covered in the media. It is the wananchi who will suffer. And you talk to many people, even we go to many schools, we find even the teachers tell us some of them went to school through national government CDF bursary. So it's a very important fund, and it should be protected by all of us. And you will realize that through the very many day schools that we have financed, they have shortened the distance the students would otherwise have traveled to attain second school education. Here in RUTO, we are informed that the nearest second school is about 5 kilometers away. So when we have a second school like this one close to the community, then it serves as an incentive for the parents, for the children, or for the parents to take their children to school. So here in RUTO, the national government CDF has contributed approximately 13 million Kenya shilling to put up classrooms. We so far put up, I think, about 5 classrooms. And we have also put up an administration block because, as I said, it's a completely new school and it's a 100% national government CDF finance school. And
majengo yale yamefanya hii shule ienee kwa sababu wanafunzi wanaweza kuwa hapa. Kuna shule jirani lakini ni mbali kama 5 kilometers. Kuna challenge moja kwa hii shule, challenge ya lab. So inabidi twende kwa shule jirani kufanya mambo ya practicals. Lakini vile wakubwa wamekuja, nafikiri tutaangaliwa.
Kabla tuanze hii shule, watoto wetu walikuwa wanatembea safari mrefu sana kwenda kupata masomo kwa shule ziko kwa ubari. Na wakati tulipewa hizi madarasa na CDF, tukashukuru sababu watoto wetu sasa wanapata masomo kama hawatembei kwa safari mrefu. Wanatembea usiku, wanatakikana wafike huku mapema, wanatembea usiku, wanapita kwa kichaka na ilikuwa ni risk sana. Sasa wazazi wamefaidika juu watoto wanasomea hapa karibu. Mtoto unajua vinye ameshida na akitokea unajua masaa ametoka na masaa anafika nyumbani.
Kuna shule nyingi zilianza kitambo lakini hazina classrooms nzuri kama hizi, new toilets like those ones, a new office. Many schools tumetembelea
kama wakati mke zikuje nitafanya
You're supposed to remove all the black bottles before construction.
$1.5 million for the toilets, 1.1 for the earlier classes. Kama mfanyi bidii hiyo pesa tungepeleka